Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. I had a timer set for 10:59 to remind me, and it didn't go off. So I thought, oh, I'm getting all kinds of good stuff done, and I wasn't. So I don't know. I'm gonna blame Amazon. Wink, wink. Because if I say the name, then she'll respond. Anyway, I'm Cheryl Wright. I'm coming to you live from northeastern Montana, where it was very warm yesterday, but today's a little cooler. In case you wanted the weather report, we have started harvest, and I live on a farm, so we've got our peas cut, and I think today we're going to finish up our barley, and we'll move on to wheat next week, hopefully, and lentils, and whatever else. So I hope everyone is having a great day. Oh, I just hit a button. Give StreamYard, that's who I use as my streaming service, permission to see your name. If you would please comment and say hello in the comments. If you don't want to give them permission for me to see your name, I'll see it later on Facebook. But just tell me who you are. Say hello from Cheryl or whatever. So lots of fun things to share with you today. Today's kind of an odds and ends kind of day. I have a couple fun things to share with you. I had an aha moment thanks to a Stampin' Up! Friend the other day, so I'm going to share that, I hope, with you, and we're just going to see how it goes. So thanks for crafting with me. If you haven't been here before, tell all your friends. Good morning, Elena. And we're going to go ahead and have some fun. So hopefully, let me get my other camera in here. Let me flip them around and pick this setting so you can see more of this and less of this. Okay, so I have some promotions to go over with you, of course. Celebration, like I said last week, if you order $50 worth of products, you get to pick a free stamp set dies, whatever they're offering. So we have the hippos, and I've shared those with you before. And this lovely paper, and I've shared that with you before. The note cards and envelopes are sold out, so not an option anymore. Stylish sketches, which is some cute little pups and stuff. I didn't show the hippos are like my favorites. They're so cute. But I can't do hippos every week because you guys will get bored. Good morning, Deb. And then there's the Rings of Fire paper and the gold and silver paper. And then there's this stamp set that we're going to work with today, actually. And sadly, this die set is sold out. Oh, sad. This one is with this one was with $100 purchase. This one is with a choice of with $100 purchase. And I used that Monday night. If you were a part of my group, I used that for my mystery stamping. And no, I haven't got my picture done. This is if you host a party or order $300 worth of stuff. And then there's this fun little, if you decide to get the starter kit, which is $125 worth of Stampin' Up! Products you pick, plus this wonderful Making Plans collection. And it's a wonderful planner. I'm going to share some more with this with you later. Plus, you get business supplies, and if you're in the United States, you also get a paper pumpkin sample and all kinds of fun stuff. And you get all that for $99 and there's no shipping. So you get all that. This is one of the things I'm going to share some fun tips and tricks with you later. So, but since they sold out of a couple things, or maybe this was the plan all along, I don't know. Stampin' Up! Has decided to offer a couple of our regular items for celebration rewards. So you can get the timber embossing folder, the gingham embossing folder, the seashells embossing folder, brushed metallic cardstock, silver foil cardstock. You can get some Flowers of Home dies. You can get the dots and spots dies. I just ordered that one yesterday. the daffodil dies and or the aspen tree dies or the craft gift boxes. So if you're not familiar, these are our embossing folders. So this is the gingham and this is the seashell one. There you go. And the gingham and the timber. Of course, it makes it look like wood. And this is the painted texture one. It's not a Celebration choice, but I did grab it out because I will use it with my project today, just so you can kind of see how an embossing folder works. So let me get those put aside. So let me go ahead and show you a couple things with that planner that I was so intrigued with. A friend of mine's, I said, "Oh, that is so cool. I love how you're doing your planner." And she said, "Use the stamp set, Cheryl." I was, "Oh, use the stamp set." So this is the planner. I have mine set up so, and this is what you can get for free for getting the starter kit. And it's only through Celebration. Gotta say that. So this is just a calendar, and then I had I had July set up, and here was my July and some of my gratitude stuff for the week, and then a monthly review, which I haven't done because I've had quite the week. But anyway, so here's August. I already did a few of these things, but let's go ahead and play with August because we could do some fun stuff with it. So I haven't even started writing in there either. It's been crazy. Well, you can see on my calendar, it's been a crazy week. Anyway, then it's got other pages, and it comes with 18 months worth of pages, but only about 6 months fit in here at a time, which is fine. I don't need to carry around a year and a half. I'm lucky if I think about what's going on that day. So we're going to talk about these pages, and it comes with this stamp set. And I just go, "Oh, that's okay, cool." But it also comes with these 3 notebooks. One has lined, this one has dots, this one has lines, this one's blank. So cool. But let's talk about the stamp set for a second. Why wouldn't I talk about the stamp set, right? And if you're interested in anything that I'm sharing with you, go ahead and go to that, and it gives you a list of all the good things. So let's go ahead and talk about this right here. So if you want to highlight, like I said, I was just kind of blown away when she said, "Use the stamp set." And I got to looking at it. I was like, "Oh, that is cool." So yeah, just a square, which, you could use for anything. Let's see here. Petal pink. I don't want petal pink. So yes, you're reading it right. My birthday is on the 31st of August. So I like pink, a nice bright pink. So to help me remember, this might be too bright. So where's the scratch paper? And then we're going to take it, and it fits exactly in that square. Oh, isn't that amazing? I mean, not really amazing, but it's fun. You got to admit that it's fun, right? And then, you just clean it off. And I always use, I use green for if I have to go somewhere or whatever. But you can just jazz up your whole calendar. I'm going to go get a massage on Monday. It's a very calming thing. So you can just have fun with this. Let's see here. I should have put Chelsea's wedding, but I didn't. So let's see here. We're going to put, let's see here. this little block fits inside here. And yes, I shouldn't do that. I know. So let me see here. We're just going to use this. We'll use this one because it's, brighter. So today is the 5th. And so I can make a little to-do list right in that block. Can you see that? I can also take a banner. Let me see here. I could take a banner and run it across a few days. Anyway, demonstrators were allowed to order one of these and then before celebration started, but the only other way to get one of these is to get the starter kit. There's no obligations after that. Good morning, Arlene and Tavion. Thanks for joining me. Anyway, let's see here. I know this is going to be Labor Day weekend, so I'm going to put a little banner in the United States. That's what it is. And so that's just some fun stuff that I didn't realize was available. And, I could just write. I mean, I knew it was available, but I hadn't put it to use. How many of you have things that you have that you just haven't put to use? So I'm going to go ahead and put Labor Day. I'm going to show you one more thing. This is a dot stamp. And so we're not going to use that color because that's not her favorite color. And come on. I don't want Gorgeous Grape. Okay, Fresh Freeze is close enough. I wanted a lighter color. So we're going to do this. And until I saw my friend use this, I had never thought of using it. Oh, I did this wrong. Oh, well. She'll be happy I thought of her. She's going to use up a whole week, and I should have had it the week ahead. But anyway, so my daughter's coming home, and so you can take and let's see here. You can make letters, and this is like your guide. And I'm doing this kind of quickly, so I don't want to keep you forever. But anyway, you can use those dots to help you make the letters, and I will finish writing Chelsea because she'll be home that week before she goes back to college. So just some fun stuff that I learned about this fun planner that you can get if you join Stampin' Up. All right. This is rubber stamping and paper crafting. So yeah. All right, let's get on with our fun for the day. I have a little trick for later, but nothing you guys probably haven't seen before. Let me clean these stamps off. Put that aside. So we have some room. Today I drug out the Party Puffins. The Party Puffins are on page 54, I think. And we're going to use those in one of the celebration sets. And we're going to do some dry embossing. So, on with the show. Actually, it's not a show. I tell you guys that all the time. It's crafting with me. It's not show up and have a and watch a show. That's not me. Ooh, I didn't get all the purple off on this. Well, thank you. All right. All right. It didn't all come off. And usually if you use a red base stamp, you will get some staining. It will not affect your stamp. It just is a stain. Oh, one more. All right. So let me show you if you're not familiar with it. This can go back here so I can work in my calendar a little bit more. So where did I toss everything? I tossed everything to the side. We're going to go back to this really quick. More celebration choices. Paper pumpkin, if you're in the US or Canada, you can get paper pumpkin. This is the one that will be coming to you after August 10th. You can sign up for it until August 10th. If you want one, but you don't want a subscription, let me know and I can get it and you can pay me back. And then this is the kit collection that you can order on your own. It's not a subscription. And I do have a frequent buyer thank you program if you are interested. All right, let's stamp. I have stamps jumping out of their spot. Or not stamps, ink pads. And since it's warm, I don't want them to leave. I don't think I have anything going on with this today. We are planning our Stampin' Cross Country event. We're in the works. And let's see here. It will be September 24th. And we're going to use the puffin set today. So it is on page 54. And there you have it. Kind of cute. So like I said, we're going to use this set. And we're also going to use the Amazing Phrasing set from Celebration. Wow, things are happening better. I store things under my table and some days they just don't work. So we're going to use Party Puffins and Amazing Phrasing today. We're going to start with a thick cardstock base. And I have it scored already. And then I'm going to set this aside. And we're going to dry emboss this piece of Starry Sky. And like I said before, if you're not familiar with how the embossing folders and dry embossing works, I'm going to move this aside. Oh my gosh, I don't even have my... Oh, I messed up on that. Let me fix it while I'm thinking of it, and you guys don't have to go, what is she talking about? This is my August host code. Oh. So if you're interested in anything in the United States, there's the host code if your order is less than $150. So, and I will fix my banner on my sheet later. So this is just a piece of our cardstock. It's in Starry Sky. This is one of our embossing folders. I'm going to go ahead and place it in there. And this one, it doesn't matter if it's crooked or slanted or anything, but some of them do, and you want to watch that. And then I need, these are the plates that come with the machine. There's 2 3 plates. There's a 4 plate. There's a 2 plate, and there's a 1 plate. And the 1 plate has all the instructions. This is not, oh, I don't know. Maybe it is a thick one. It might be thick. So we're going to try the 1 and the 4. So I'll use plates 1 and 4 and go ahead and put them through. Yep, it's a 3D. I don't have it marked as a 3D, but it's thicker, so I should have known. Okay. There we have it. Let me get this out of the road because it is big and cumbersome. Okay. So what it did is it turned the paper into a piece of 3D artwork. It's pretty cool. Very, very cool. All right. So there's that. And we're going to put this aside for a minute. And then we're going to do some stamping. So I'm going to use this little dude. And he's going to go right there. And I'm going to hope that my stay positive, work hard, and make it happen is what that says. And let's put this back. Okay. I feel like I'm sunk to the bottom. All right. Okay. So I'm going to grab my black ink. I'll use Memento ink. Stampin' Up's choices are, so if you look at that, you can tell right now that the middle isn't inked up well. So try, if you were to go this way, you could do it, but I like when it's these black ones. I like these solid colors. I like to just keep it stamp up until I think it looks like it's covered well. And then, like I said, we're going to use it over here. Works for me. We're a cute little party puffin. Now, sometimes this takes a minute to dry, so we're going to set that aside. And we're going to get out some Starry Sky ink. And I just had it before I mixed it all up to get the other colors out for the calendar. Wouldn't you know? Now it's not where I had it. I have a bag with all my colors, so that's what I'm doing is I'm going through all my stamp colors. I have a shelf for them, but I'm always taking my colors on the go, so I have a hard time. Just keeping them always put away. They're usually in my travel bag. So we're going to take this and we're going to use Woohoo to another year. So we're going to do the Woohoo and make it pop. And these words are a little big. And remember, this is free with a purchase and celebration. I think it's a $100 purchase because it does the bigger sets. Like this one has 2 sheets of stamps, so that's why it's valued higher. So we're going to do Woohoo. And this next thing isn't that wow or amazing. It's just something that sometimes we forget to do. So again, I have not used this one, so I'm going to use a little scratch paper just to make sure it's inking properly and it doesn't have any weird stuff in it. You know, like that W isn't coming. So then you can drag it, or you can take an eraser to it, or like a white eraser. Because sometimes there's a film just from manufacturing. And remember, photopolymer stamps, the ones you can see through, work better with a little sponge behind them. And that's why I have this mat behind me anymore. I used to always have a piercing mat, and I don't have to use that anymore. I just use this all the time. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I don't know. I don't remember where I discovered that little secret, but I did. So we're going to go ahead and stamp on this. Kind of dark, but it's okay because it's going to match. All Stampin' Up's products coordinate. If it says it is Starry Sky, it will coordinate with all the rest of the Starry Sky products. So while this is drying, let's go ahead and give this guy a little color. I'm going to grab my blends. I do not have them ready. So you'll hear a little Velcro. They stay in their travel case too. I don't know. I always see like, oops, sorry, rock the whole world. I always seem like I'm traveling here or there or to do classes or whatever. And let's see here. We need some orange. We'll do pumpkin pie. And I'm drawing a blank as to what color the Puffin's nose is. Is it orange? It's been a while since I've done the Puffins. So I thought, oh, I'm going to use an old stamp and a new stamp. So an older. Puffins have been around for a little bit. Okay, so they've got some yellow and some orange. I can do that. There's tons of ideas in our catalog that you're very welcome, of course, to always copy. So there are new dies coming for the little piggies. I'm pretty excited. I just ordered them today. If you're a demonstrator, it's one of the perks. And if you join this month, you can put this in your starter kit with the dies too. So it's kind of fun. So okay, I can do that. I can color it with a little yellow and orange. So here we go. These are going to be very, very dark. So I'm going to go ahead and stick just to the light. And I'm not going to do any shading today. Just because it's such a small little surface. Went to the eye doctor on Monday, if you saw it on my calendar. So far, still don't need bifocals, but I'm finding getting closer, I think. So that's all I'm going to color with that. And then, oh, this is the old one. I let my daughter color white pipe cleaners with it. Don't do that. They're not careful enough with them. Oh, I think she didn't do it on purpose. She was just trying to get those pipe cleaners colored. All right. With the Memento, don't go over the black a whole lot because it will start to spread a little bit. So then we're going to go in with the, this is light pumpkin pie. Our blends come in pairs. So this is light pumpkin pie and dark pumpkin pie. And then you can do some blending and shading with it. I might try a little bit on his feet, but to show you, but these spaces are so small, it's really not gonna matter that much. So I'll use a little of the dark. All I have is light. All I have is light out for that. Let me grab the dark. No, that's not it either. Went the wrong way. This is the dark Daffodil Delight. So we'll just add some darker color to the bottom. And then you can just add it to the bottom, kind of add a little shadow, and then go back in, kind of blend it out. These are alcohol-based markers, so they are different from water-based markers. I have water-based markers, the Stampin' Write markers. I don't use them that often. I just don't. So now we'll go in with the pumpkin pie. Our blends have two tips. They have the brush tip and they have the bullet point tip. So if you got the Puffins and some paper and markers, you'd be up to in an embossing folder, you could get the stamp set that we're going to use in a minute, this one, for free. That's how Celebration works. So I did that. Now we're going to go back and do a little, his bottoms of his feet would be just a little darker, a little shadow underneath his little legs. There we go. And then you go back to the light and just kind of blend it out. And it just gives it a little dimension. So there you have it. So I'm going to set this aside and grab this one again. So here's some snips. This is something else you can add to your order to get your $100 to get this stamp set. And we are going to just cut this word out. We're going to leave a slight border around the edge. And I know white on a white background, you probably can't see very well, but I will show it up close and personal. So I like to just cut around the outside of the word that I'm going to add more detail to it. If you really like this look, but don't want to spend the time, this is called fussy cutting. When you use your scissors, there is a stamp set in the catalog that has the stamps and then the dies to cut things out like this. So I'm just going to go around, keeping the same border, trying to cut things out. So what's it like for, what's the weather like for you today, everyone? Like I said, yesterday was 103. Today we're only at 84 so far, so hoping for a cooler day. We were lucky we did not have any fires yesterday in our county. I heard there were a few in the neighboring counties. With harvest always comes fires, sadly. We had a horrible one by our house last year. Could have lost the whole thing. But we were lucky and did not. All right, that is just not wanting to go. And if you want to cut these out like blobbier, further away, you can do that. If you like it up close, you can do it this way. I'm just having some trouble on this H. It will be solved momentarily. I'd like to go to the lake this weekend, but I don't know if we're going to pull that off. The kids all want to go to a concert at a county fair nearby. I would go to a different concert in a different county nearby, but probably won't. Harvest is what we do in August. We don't do a whole lot of extra stuff. All right, I know this is taking longer, but you'll like the look when I'm done. Right? Oh, it'll be worth it. You could always, run to the bathroom if you need to run to the bathroom right now. Be a good time. And then when you come back, you can see what I'm going to do with this. We're going to pop it. Ah! All right. I don't know that I like O's. O's and H's are harder. Actually, I'm just going to go right down and make this two different words. Well, that would have been easier. Because you know what? It is two different words. I'm trying to keep the border around the same. Probably about a 1/16 of an inch around. Almost. Well, that was much better. 2 more little humps. And the last one. Round that off a little bit. And then, see how that pops better? It's not hoo-woo though. It's woohoo. Okay. So, put our scrap away, throw all the little pieces, come back from the bathroom if you already went to the if you went to the bathroom. I'm done with that part. All right, now we're going to just do some quick assembling. Like I said, there is a stamp set that you can get that does all that cutting out for you if you like the look of this. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. I'm going to use some Tombow adhesive. It is runny glue in my book. That's what I called it when I was teaching. And this one might be just, it's been upside down. I can't get any out, so it's a done deal. So we'll use this one. I always have backup. I never thought I'd use this much. I have decided I like it when I'm putting layers on because I can add it to things and wiggle it just a little bit before the liquid dries. And there you go. I tried out a new paper cutter yesterday. Apparently I didn't measure it very well. Oh well. It will be fine. Nobody will care, will they? Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to add this on here, but we're going to do a little, we have more stamping to do. So we're going to do woohoo. And then we're going to add, there's sentiments on there, but we're sticking with the amazing phrasing, to another year. Yeah. Woohoo. Ooh, now I gotta find it. Woohoo, to another year. And again, we'll get the scrap paper out and test it before we put it on our project. Ooh, that's really big. I don't need one that big. You do need acrylic blocks to use our stamps. And, oh, there it is. Some starry sky. It's looking good. So I want it about level with his feet, her feet, its feet. So we're going to go there. Then it's ready. I'm going to throw that. That's scrap paper is getting full, so we're going to toss it. And now we're going to make these pop. We're going to use some dimensionals. Dimensionals are little foam adhesive dots. And they make your projects pop. Okay, we're going to have to do something different with that one because I can't get it there. Where's my who? Same thing on this one. There you go. So on this one, make it a little skinnier for the who part. I think that'll work. And we'll use the other part on the woo. There we go. It worked. Peel off the back. And add it to the card. Let me take this to a darker. My O's look a little wonky, but I can't see it when it's white on white. So there you go. Woohoo, to another year. So we're going to go ahead and add this to this. And this time, I think I'm going to use tear and tape. Just because this is rough. So, yeah. I got it all on there, but I don't want to push down so hard on this. So, we'll use tear and tape. Oh, remind me to show you that other stamp set, that if you like this look, the stamp set and dies that you can order. And celebration's only lasting for a few more weeks, and as we've already seen, everything's available while supplies last. 2 items are already sold out. So don't delay if there's something that you want. Get it sooner than later. There we go. Woohoo, to another year. It's got a little dimension. We can put a sentiment inside. This one does not have happy birthday, but the puffin one does. So we will put happy birthday on the inside. And these are our red rubber stamps. And both are very good. It's just some that work better than others on different projects. Please don't mess this up. There we go. And I forgot to load my envelopes still, so. And we have some dimension, we have some bling. We can add some of the new color. Oh, it's not red, but I got ink on me. I always wear dark pants when I come to do these, because then I have something I can wipe my hands on if I make a mess, which I usually do. So, all right. Put that one there. Do it over here. And one down here. Just to add a little extra oomph. So there you have it. There's our card. So we learned about how we can use the stamps in the new planner if you get the starter kit, and cutting out the words, and how you can make them pop a little bit. So that's what I have for you today. I am going to show you that stamp set, and in case you like that look, let me grab my catalog. And I don't know the name of it, so there might be a little flipping involved. It was a very popular one when Stampin' Up! First released this catalog. I do not own it. It's on my maybe someday list, because I know you guys don't believe me, but I don't own all the stamp sets. I can't afford to own all the stamp sets. So I have to pick and choose. Here it is. It's called Charming Sentiments, and it comes in a bundle. And if you buy things in a bundle, you save 10%. So it's on page 38, but here are all the sayings you can get that have dies that go around them. So it's on my maybe someday. So anyway, there you go. Have a great day. Have a great weekend wherever you are. And remember to count your blessings. Thanks for crafting with me. Bye-bye.